Montegut, Louisiana is another neighbor to Chauvin and Cocodrie, and has faced much of the same effects of land loss. This town has watched marshland give way to open water, and areas of forest or cow pasture become giant lakes. Price Brothers Shipyard, which sits on the edge of Montegut, is actively watching the water take over its property.
I took over the business from my dad. He bought it in 1989, and I took over 6 years ago. But with all the land loss and everything they're doing with the levees, it's now the water is always extremely high, and it's hard for me to work in, and for my customers to work in. Used to better, got a map, they had land everywhere around here, and now if you look at a map, all they got is the roads. Everything else around it's all missing now. Yeah, it's definitely aggravating with the always being in the water now. They didn't do nothing to save it. You go to Grand Isle and they got the jetties that been saving that beach for years, and then out there all they do is pump sand on the beach. As soon as we have a hurricane, we lose it. They never put no rocks. They could have sunk some barges or something, barges with some rocks against it. That way the hurricanes would have something to stop it before it came in. Not having nothing, when the hurricanes come, we lose a lot of land. Every time we have a hurricane, we lose a lot. Look, a lot of people posting about water in their backyards and water on the roads and all. Whenever they don't have certain locks closed and have other ones closed, it makes the water pile up. And a lot of them post that they're affected by it. I know it's been harmful for me because the last hurricane, I got flooded inside of a system. They got another floodgate in Cocodrie, and they got one right here. So they had both of them closed, and the way the wind was blowing, I flooded from the lake coming this way. So I had almost 9 feet of water over here inside of a system. And another problem they have is the water not being able to leave fast enough, because they closed off a bunch of the bayous going down here that was going out, so the water would leave quicker. And now that they got it all closed off and everything they did, it takes a while for the water to go out. And the water level, because like when the water comes in over here, by the time it starts falling, because it's so restricted, it never falls like it should. They used to have a big tide range over here. Now they don't. So the water just stays up now that it's all closed off. They definitely need to do something to save it, because since I was little to now, I'm 45, and just since in 45 years, I've seen a lot of land loss. We used to have a camp on the island, and we'd go out of Cocodrie or by Thibodaux, and they had land on both sides. Now you go, all they got is water. But they definitely need to do something to start saving it.